Well, good morning / afternoon to you. So I'm not asking you what we're doing. I'm going to let you know what we're doing.
That's good because I haven't a clue.
So we discovered this campground in Winchester, Tennessee that's really, really nice. And we wanted to point out to you a couple things in case you're in the area and you want to go camping and you can't use the military fam camp, which would be my number one choice just because of the price. But this is a very beautiful campground. I'm going to say it's better than the one at the base, but the prices vary. You have to check the website, but it's part of Tim's Ford State Park, even though it's not located at the main state park entrance. It's actually they're about 8 miles apart, but they run this one too. And I didn't know that. I just recently became aware of that. They do have a little store right over here. You can see the store there. And they have a little storage building here.
This is one of the places we'd be staying if we had not bought that house?
It would be high on the list, but I think they have a limited number of stays per year, per season. I don't know if it stays open year round. It might. These are all things I'm not really sure about. But they got kayaks down here they rent, and we're going to walk around here a little bit and just kind of walk and talk because I want to show you how nice it is. Once again, this is the Fairview Campground in Winchester, Tennessee. This walkway looks fairly new. The logs look new. Yeah, that bridge looks fairly new. We're going to walk over there too. What's really nice about this campground, we just drove through it, and the water comes right up to some of the sites. A lot of the sites are right waterfront, and it's really hard when you're camping. You can get near water, but it's really hard to get on the water. And when I mean on the water, I mean you can park a boat next to your camper and it's in the water.
There's even a hiking trail over there too.
There's a hiking trail back over that way. But it's really nicely landscaped. There's a mix of sun and shade, as you can see.
Nobody's here today.
And yeah, this is a Tuesday. Call it Contractor Tuesday because that's when everybody in our neighborhood is getting their grass cut by contractors. So we decided to leave. It's normally noisy on Contractor Tuesday. What a nice bridge.
Oh, look. Is that a blue heron or a crane or?
Oh yeah, right there. Can you see it right there? Yeah. So it looks like they rent these out. No kayaks, a good place to launch kayaks. The water is pretty high. This is a lake. It's a man-made lake, but it's a huge lake. It is Tim's Ford Lake. And we live on the northern side in the middle of this lake, and we are right now on the, I would say, far east end, south, and on the southeast end of the lake. It's 10,700 acres in size. It is a very large lake. And it's known for its clear water and recreational activities. And one of the most known local, this area is known for, it has a local name called Devil's Step. I'm not really sure, I didn't look that up, what that pertains to, but there is a boat ramp around the corner and we'll show you that. And it's pretty steep. Maybe that's why it got its name, Devil's Step. Because even the parking lot kind of goes really steep down to the boat ramp, and then the boat ramp goes, of course, into the water. But it's around the corner here. You can't see it from here. We have traveled up in here before and wondered where this was, and it's like, where is this? What campground is this? Because we knew it wasn't Tim's Ford, the main state park campground, because we know where that is. And there are other campgrounds in the area on the lake, but we were familiar with those.
These nice lights.
Yeah, they do have nice solar powered lights all along the rails here. This is a really nice bridge.
Well, we need to do a trash pickup. Someone lost their deodorant over here. They're going to be stinking.
Oh, I need some deodorant. That's one of those things you don't buy in the States.
You're supposed to leave no trace when you go camping.
That's right. Leave no trace. That's the Boy Scout and Girl Scout motto. Boy Scouts invented it.
Okay, well, Girl Scouts perfected it.
Is that so?
How about that?
All right. I like the way the water just comes gentle slope right up to the, almost right up to the path here almost. It's a nice gentle slope. It's not a rock cliff down to the water like a lot of times it is. It's just beautiful. And so the campground wraps around. The road goes around like this. And it goes around the other side, and there's a couple of fingers. But I think every finger is on water. And we drove around this loop, and it goes all the way out to the point behind the trees.
Packed 4th of July weekend.
Oh, I bet you can't even get in here on 4th of July weekend. While Tree's picking up trash. You doing your noble deed.
Well, Girl Scout got to pick up the trash.
Yeah, I don't know why people leave trash. I don't like that either. That's a pet peeve of mine. Another pet peeve of mine while we're on that soapbox is people mowing their grass and discharging their grass clippings out into the road and they don't clean it up. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, they even provide a trash container. Why would you throw it out on the trail? All the state parks are free to get into and day use during the day. I'm sure there is an overnight fee for camping. But look, they're free in Tennessee, and look, they provide all this, even cleaning up after your pet. They provide bags even. Like, people have no excuse not to clean up after themselves here. You can see this is a nice swim beach. Nice swimming area. Of course, we have it all to ourselves. And we did bring our swim gear, but we are not going to swim here. We have another place that we're going to visit, and we're going to put that clip in this video too. There's a city park right around the corner, and I wanted to show that to Therese because while she was up in Ohio, I was out exploring areas. I wanted to find this campground. That was on my list, and I found it. I didn't realize it was part of Tim's Ford State Park, though. I didn't. It's not connected to it. It's separated from it. There's pavilions over there for day use. You can see the trail, another trail that winds around through the trees. It's very nice. I can hear birds singing. Looks like they got some good sand here. Looks like you found the swing.
Yeah, pretty comfy.
Yeah, it looks comfy. There's a breeze blowing. It's nice. It's going to be warm today. I think we're already at about 83 degrees. But
This whole week is supposed to be in the 90s.
yeah, we're in the 90s all week. We haven't quite got there yet. I think it's about 11 a.m. in the morning. Not quite lunchtime. The good thing here is that it can get hot. It can get 94, 95 degrees, but it doesn't usually reach the 90s until afternoon, where Florida can be 90 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning and last all the way to 8 o'clock at night. Here, typically, the 90s don't start until after lunch, and it usually starts to cool off around dinner time. So it's not a 12-hour heat oven setting. But it does get hot here, and it gets humid here too. You wouldn't think so. Being kind of a landlocked state, you wouldn't think that it gets humid, but it does. There's a lot of greenery here and a lot of rain here, and so vegetation is thick, so it does get very humid. It can get as humid as Florida. It just doesn't stick around, that long. It doesn't stick around for months on end.
I think this year has been hot and humid in a lot of places that aren't normally.
Yeah. Weather is a changing.
Hydrated.
Stay hydrated. That's right. You can hear lawnmowers going in the background. I can hear music over there. It's just a beautiful area. So if you're ever in around Tim's Ford Lake, which is south central Tennessee in the Winchester, Lynchburg, Tullahoma area, I would highly consider this park. It's a state park, so you'll want to make reservations. If it's a weekend, you'll definitely want to make reservations. And check out their website. I guess this is a free promo, and it's not a promo for the campsite. It's a promo because of its beauty. It's going to be a lot.
Nature promo.
It's a nature promo.
Get back to nature.
That's right.
It's good for your mental health.
But we like to show good deals, and I think this is a good deal because if this was a commercially ran campground, it would be 3 times more expensive. I think the prices are between 30 to 50, depending on what site you pick, whether it's a weekend or a weekday, and all of that factors. What I gathered from the website, it was very hard to pin down an exact price. They had a price range, and it all depends on time of year, location of your site, whether it's a weekday or weekend. I mean, all those are variables.
That's the best site right there.
Where is that?
That one. It's shaded.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of
Shaded and on the
shaded and
water.
right on the water. So if we were staying here, I'd get a map or go online. They might have a map. I'm sure they do. And actually pick the number. Pick your site by number so that you get a shaded site. Because, 1 or 2 numbers can make a big difference. Look at this guy. He's 2 numbers over and he's in the full sun.
What's your number?
I don't know. What's your number?
Unlisted.
Unlisted. I don't even know how many sites there are. I would beg to say there's probably upwards close to 100 sites. Probably in the 80s and 90s, I would imagine.
Probably. Because it does go back.
Yeah, it goes back further than what you can see. But there's like 3 or 4 teardrop loops, and they loop back onto themselves, and they all come out of this one road. But all the camping is over here. You're looking at it. And everything on this side appears to be more day use. Your swimming area, your canoe launching area, kayaks and whatnot. And then there's a trail that goes off that way, and then there's a trail that goes back off this way. So it's a really nice area. It's quiet, and it's just really pretty, and I think it's a really good value if you're looking for a good place to camp. And kid friendly, pet friendly. The kids can swim. They have a swimming area that's roped off. And this is kind of a secluded finger. This part of the water doesn't pass through. It comes in here and it dead ends in here. So it's really nice. Beautiful place. Alright, so we're heading out of Fairview Campground. As you can see here, just kind of wanted to show you the entrance. It's nice and well groomed. And right around this corner, we're going to make a right turn right here, is the Devil's Step boat launch. You can see a boat heading down to the lake. I think this parking lot is like really steep. I have not used this ramp. I don't know how the ramp is, but the parking is, look how it just drops off here.
Guess that helps launch your boat.
Yeah, it launches your boat alright.
They had the Meadowbrook phrase on the back of their boat, better together.
Oh,
Yeah, it really does.
it drops off hard.
I hope your brakes work.
Yeah,
You might be
right down into the water. So I just wanted to show this boat ramp. There's not a lot here to talk about. Just
have a nice little dock.
this is a public use boat ramp. Doesn't cost you any money,
It's nice.
and it is nice.
Lots of spots.
Lots of spots. It's just a really steep parking area. Yeah. So now we're going to head over to the Winchester. Actually, it's a county park. It's the Franklin County Park, and it's free. Okay, here we're coming into an area known as Twin Creeks. They have several subdivisions connected together, like that one here on the right. The lake is straight ahead and on the left, but look how pretty the landscaping is through here. It's just beautiful. The tree spacing and the underbrush is all cleared out. I think that looks so pretty. What I wanted to show you here, if you go straight, they got some condos down there, and I think you get to the marina down there. I'm not really sure about the marina part. The marina's over here too somewhere. And that marina has a restaurant called Twin Creeks, obviously. But here's the Twin Creek RV Resort. It's not really big, but it's really nice. There's just 30 spots, and it's a single teardrop loop. And it's mostly open. There's not a lot of trees in here. It is concrete, it's all asphalt and concrete pads and paved. This would be more of a, I would think, more of a higher end hoity-toity kind of camping. More like a KOA. But this is private. I don't know how much it is here. You'd have to look it up. Twin Creeks Resort in Winchester. But the pads are nice and big. And you can see the lake there in the back. And not like the other campground we just showed, but these lots are considered waterfront, but they're not really down on the water. You can see the water's a good probably 200 feet from the sites. Where the Fairview Campground we were just at, the state park, it had sites that were right on the water, like you can touch the water and still be on your campsite. I like that. So we're going to drive the loop back out of here, but this is where they have your trailer parking. It looks like they have a small little rec area. They got some volleyball nets set up there. That's pretty much, looks like they have a little, that might be an office.
Says it's the trading post.
Oh, trading post. Oh, that's smart.
Laundry,
Yeah.
sell ice,
Yeah, that's smart.
things like that.
That's cute.
Bathhouse.
And here's a little trail. I don't know how far that goes. It can't go that far. But I thought this was worth noting. Really nice pads. I would say these are, I'm not going to guess how much these are, but they're going to be on the higher price end. It's private. That makes it cost more, and they're nice. That makes it cost more. But it's a nice area. If you're visiting Winchester, this almost puts you right downtown. Next will be the city park. Or, I'm sorry, I keep saying city park. It's a county park. Coming up next. Okay, this is a Dry Creek Beach, they call it. There you go. It's Franklin County Recreational Department runs this. The county seat is Winchester, so you're pretty much in the center of the county. Still on Tim's Ford Lake here. We got a lot of rules there. Got some pavilions and a beach area, and we're gonna stop here and check it out and go swimming and all that fun stuff. So it looks like they have a little play area, and that might even be a, well, dogs aren't allowed in here. I was going to say a dog park, but I don't think so. I think it's just a play area, and they can, it's got a fence around it, so I'm not really sure what that's for. But anyway, pavilion, another little pavilion. And it's not a very big park. The fencing there is the end of it. We got a couple of buildings here. We got a bathhouse here, a very primitive bathhouse. And you got a little pavilion with a little office space here, so they do have people here that watch it and then lock it up. I think it closes at 6 p.m. or something. There's a beach area, some picnic tables, a couple volleyball net areas on sand, and you got a few nice shaded trees here. The beach area is pretty nice. We were just over there. The doing a little swimming. And then they got some trees over here that people seem to gather around those trees to get a little shade. It's a little closer to the water, but all in all, I think Franklin County Park is pretty nice. Now, if you go across the bridge, heading toward town, which would be back out this way and to the left, and follow it around, you'll come out to, on the other side of Winchester, it's the Winchester City Park, which I keep trying to call this the city park, but it's not, it's a county park. So how'd you like the park visit?
It's good. It's just really hot out.
It's hot out. So the sun kind of broke out behind the clouds. It's supposed to storm later anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and cut out and probably get some lunch. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed our little tour of the Winchester area state parks and Tim's Ford Lake camping area, Fairview. So if you're in the local area, these might be some spots to hit on a budget. Guys, have a good day.